Do you guys like Pokémon? The cute Japanese creatures that took the world by storm all the way back in 1996 and only growing in popularity since then, turning it into a household name with an unholy amount of games, merchandise, I got to mimic you, trading card game, and even an app that helps you sleep. Yes, this is a real thing, by the way. You can download it on the App Store. Pikachu, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep! Pokemon is a franchise that is hard to escape. It has absolutely dominated my childhood and most others. I remember when I was just a young fetus and played Pokemon Blue for the very first time. To me, those pixels felt alive. The way I could capture these pets and train them up to be strong, powerful creatures, it made my Pokemon feel real. But in recent memory, the games have started to become lackluster, with each new game in the franchise feeling more unfinished or rushed. I mean, look at this video from Scarlet and Violet. Does this scream finished game to you? When I first played Scarlet and Violet, the amount of glitches I experienced was astonishing. This wasn't a rare find either. Glitches like these would happen frequently throughout gameplay. I don't think it's too out of the ordinary to say that Pokemon fell off. To a certain degree, of course. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon is still the highest grossing media franchise of all time. And factually, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are some of the highest grossing Pokemon games of all time, only beaten by the original Pokemon games for the Game Boy. But that doesn't defeat the fact that if you grew up with this, that this feels like an empty husk of what it used to be. It didn't matter how broken or poorly made newer entries were. At the end of the day, people were still going to buy them. Game Freak would still make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and only one group suffered from this: us, the fans. And this is heartbreaking, because it shows we are willing to settle for $80 slop games that are a completely mediocre experience. I digress. I guess I just miss the old era of Pokemon, back when games were 2D and all the Pokemon's mechanics were still fresh and interesting. Pokemon games used to be filled with so much character and love. Games like Diamond and Pearl, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Black and White. These were the games of my childhood, and I look back at playing these games very fondly. Not all hope ends there, as we have dedicated fans that pour their hearts and souls into this franchise. There's community fan art, mods, and most importantly, fan games. Fan games are Pokemon games made by the community and are no way affiliated with Pokemon, Game Freak, or Nintendo. They are their own spin on the franchise, made by individuals or individual teams, typically made by those who are just really passionate about the world of Pokemon. Games like Pokemon Uranium and better yet Pokemon Insurgents are stunning experiences made by the fan community. What I like about fan games is they help recapture some of that same magic I felt when I played games like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White when I was a kid. With dedicated fans like these ones, we can try to recapture the same magic of these original Pokemon games. Why am I going through all this exposition? Well, I simply wanted to set the stage for this fan game. Not only does this game perfectly capture the same vibes as these old beloved Pokemon games, but you can also tell it was a game made with a lot of passion, and you can also tell that it has a lot of inspiration from Gens 3 through 5 of Pokemon. Today, we are talking about the Pokemon fan game demo, Pokemon Echo. Fellas, welcome back. Today is another episode of the Juden, blah blah blah, let's talk about the game already. Pokemon Echo is a fan-made Pokemon game currently in development by the creator Figgy Berries. I couldn't find too much information on Figgy Berries other than the fact that they are a talented pixel artist. Yes, I stalked his Instagram, and yes, his art is top tier. Each render Figgy Berries made genuinely looks like he had brought the Pokemon to life, and they look so professionally done. I mean, look at these, they're so good, I love it. But Figgy Berries doesn't just make Pokemon fan art, as he also likes to make Pokemon fan games on the side. And this is how Pokemon Echo came to be. After 5 months of development, a trailer for a new Pokemon fan game was dropped on the r/Pokemon RMXP subreddit. This game being Pokemon Echo. The trailer looked stunning and fans were clearly excited, with some people even saying in the comments,
"Absolutely excellent job of introducing a new aesthetic while staying true to the originals. This looks like an actual sequel to the GBA games. Excited for the release."
With another comment stating,
Oh wow, that's so damn impressive. For real, it doesn't look like a fan game, but it's its own thing. Like, I'll never keep up with this kind of quality as a solo dev, but it's inspiring to see that.
This was the general consensus of the game, and people were clearly excited, so you can imagine the excitement with its very first demo being dropped on September 12th, 2025. On the 12th, I checked out this game without much thought. It was just another game I was playing on my gameplay channel, RageRoid, and as I continued playing it, I really was enjoying myself and liking it, and I was like, I need to talk about this game on the main channel. So here we are. Without further ado, let's talk about Pokemon Echo. In this game, we explore the Nison region, a region heavily inspired by the real-life city of Amsterdam. This region is known for its double battles, with a majority of the game consisting of double battles, other than some wild encounters here and there. With this feature being very reminiscent of Pokemon games such as Pokemon Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Colosseum. I really enjoyed this aspect of the game as it made the region feel more lively. Just like how in the Galar region they have Dynamax battling and that's like their culture, that's their thing. It felt like in the Nison region, double battling was their culture, and it just made the game feel more alive. I really like how this mechanic spiced up gameplay. With double battles, I had to change up how I think of each battle rather than constantly just putting my most powerful Mon in the front of the group. I did this by thinking about what Mons would work best with each other, trying to create the best synergies. I know this sounds like a simple change, but it genuinely felt like a breath of fresh air. I finally understand why people play competitive Pokemon, specifically the double battle category. It makes the gameplay more strategic and fun in my opinion. Before you guys roast me in the comments for absolutely glazing this game for having double battling, it has other things to offer as well. As most Pokemon games have a larger focus on collecting the Pokemon in the Pokedex, defeating all the gyms, and becoming the Pokemon champion, this game seemingly doesn't focus on these things as much. It is more focused on its story, as our main objective is exploring the region and discovering artifacts. This game is filled with hidden passages, digging up strange holes in the floor that lead to hidden areas, trees with hidden treasures, and dungeon-like areas that are reminiscent of the Legend of Zelda franchise. I can't talk about this too much yet, as it would require me to talk about the game's story, and don't worry, we're gonna talk about the story. Just right now I'm gonna keep things spoiler-free for those of you who want to check out the game on your own, and then later on I'm gonna give you guys a fair warning when we get into spoiler territory. Anyways, let's talk about other things that make this game special. A day and night cycle, let's go! This game introduces a day and night cycle that works very differently from what we've seen in games like Diamond and Pearl or Scarlet and Violet. You can cycle through day and night by going to the Pokemon Center or a campfire and simply resting there. During the day, shops are open. You can go into the cafes, order a coffee, or talk to the NPCs. When it's night, the shops are closed, and a lot of the NPCs that were out and about go home for the night, allowing you to have different conversations with those same NPCs that are now at their homes, giving each NPC depth and making them feel more lively. For example, in one of the first cities you'll explore, you'll come across this NPC that is going on a date. This NPC is full of himself, saying stuff like, "She's almost as gorgeous as me," following up with, "Nowhere near as talented or funny though." And overall, this guy has a god complex. Ladies, if you encounter this in real life, run away. But he gets his just desserts when you explore the girl's apartment complex at night. You'll notice this same guy was stood up by the girl of whom he was being a massive narcissist to. Slay Queen! Also, you can catch different Pokemon at night than you could in the daytime. I didn't really have a good place to put this, so I put it here. Anyways, Slay Queen! I understand that day and night cycles is by no means a new concept, but it's just the small things that make me happy. And I hope when the game fully releases that Figgy Berries further expands on this mechanic, because there's a lot of room for potential here. There could be side quests that happen only at night, or certain events that happen at night, rewarding the player for exploring the mechanics of the game, I guess. But there's other small changes as well. Jaden, show them on screen. Did you get all of that? In all seriousness, there are some pretty minor changes to the Pokemon formula that I enjoyed. Like for instance, that each gym leader is based on a theme and not necessarily a typing. Typically in every Pokemon game, you'll have a gym leader that is based on a typing. So grass, fire, flying, and the list goes on. In Echo, gym leaders have a theme. So they might have a team that consists of all dog Pokemon, or a team that are all household appliances. I like this change because it gives the gym leader's team some diversity and makes it so I can't just destroy them with one particular Pokemon on my team. Also, HMs make their return in this game, but you don't have to teach them to your Pokemon to use them, which is very nice. Thank God they removed HM slaves. You youngins will never understand the pain of having a poor little Zigzagoon on your team just to cut down trees, move rocks, and take a hit whenever you need to revive a more valued member of the team. There's also other small changes like adjustments to Pokemon stats, all gym battles being in a singular gym, movesets of Pokemon being adjusted to balance the double battle format, and other small changes here and there. I won't go too deeply into it as this fan game tries its hardest to stay as faithful to the original Pokemon games as possible, so a lot of the changes are just to balance things out. Anyways, let's talk about the graphics and visuals. Remember towards the beginning of this video how I mentioned Figgy Berries is a talented artist that brings Pokemon to life? Yeah, this shows in the game as well. Each Pokemon is full of energy. When I watch them get thrown out of a Pokeball, it reminds me how much character each and every Pokemon has. Compare this to newer Pokemon games where they barely even move and assets are just constantly reused since the 3DS era of Pokemon, which was a decade ago, may I add. But the way Figgy Berries brings these Pokemon's animations to life is just another adjustment that pulls me into this world. But it's not just the Pokemon themselves that make for stunning visuals. The world's visuals are stunning, from buildings to foliage to even the water. Everything is so visually pleasing. My eyes orgasm just at the mere sight of this game. It actually looks like something Game Freak would have made if they never made the switch to 3D. I mean, look at these games side by side. Tell me, I challenge you to comment below that this game doesn't look as good as an official Pokemon game from the DS era. I dare you. I'm absolutely obsessed with how this game looks, and without a doubt, the visuals are Figgy Berry's strong suit. Not only are there beautifully animated environments, but also a lot of attention to detail. For example, during the day, this Skitty is sleeping on top of the Pokemon Center. Then during the night, a Hoot Hoot is watching from above instead. Some other small little attention to details that I liked were hearing Pokemon cries out in the wild area and seeing Pokemon hiding in the foreground. These were both features that hinted at what Pokemon you could find in that area, which is pretty cool. Also, another little subtle thing I liked is when you enter someone's home, you can hear this polite little knock, rather than just barging in like in the original games. I love these small little things that really add to the immersion of the game. Also, I mentioned earlier how this region was based on Amsterdam, and I wanted to elaborate on this further because he did a damn good job. Seeing them side by side, it's almost stunning how well he brought Amsterdam into the world of Pokemon. The architecture, the bridges, and the constant boats floating by. It's truly impressive to say the least. Also, the UI is nice. I like it. Gold star. Okay, I think you guys understand by this point, the visuals are good. I mean, it's no hentai girls for the Nintendo Switch in terms of graphics, but it's definitely up there. I'm just kidding, by the way. Hentai girls, it is not that good artistically, okay? I'm saying it. No one else was gonna say it. I'm saying it. It is not that good artistically. And I don't know why anyone would buy these games in the first place. They're just shovelware.
You know what? I get it now.
Alright, let's talk about the gameplay. Gameplay is what makes or breaks a game. A game could be the most beautiful thing in the world, have an award-winning soundtrack, and be completely packed to the brim with content. But if the game isn't fun, what's the point? Well, good news for us, the gameplay doesn't take too much of a diversion from how the Pokemon games are typically played. Pokemon battles work the exact same, but now primarily are double battles. As I mentioned earlier, there are some adjustments to Pokemon stats and moves, but overall the core gameplay feels the same. But Pokemon battles aren't the only gameplay element of the game. Yes, they are the main mechanic, but not all it has to offer. Let's talk about the gameplay outside of Pokemon battles. Exploring the overworld feels great. The controls feel smooth and responsive. Conversing with the NPCs is fun, with some of them even delivering quirky dialogue. Also, the huge focus on exploration was fantastic. Our main character is an archaeologist assistant, so finding artifacts in hidden areas is a huge portion of this game, and I loved it. It's a good change of pace from just trying to become the Pokemon master. Alright, now let's talk about the music, the audio, the sound waves. You know, the thing you see in that one episode of the Magic School Bus.
What's this?
Yeah, those. From music to sound effects, it's really good, but that's probably because it's pulled straight from other Pokemon games and are remixed tracks from other video games. This is something Figgy Berries directly stated, so if you're expecting original music from the next Beethoven, you're not getting it here. But that's okay because the music is good and there was never a moment I didn't enjoy listening to the soundtrack. It's not like you're really gonna notice these aren't original tracks. Except for this one moment where it was obviously playing something familiar. Wait, I recognize this song. This sounds like Undertale. Why is it just fucking playing Undertale? No, this is 100% Undertale. They just slapped the Undertale song in this?
Based.
So clearly I have a lot of positive things to say about this game, but what are the negatives? Now there are some things I dislike about this game, so let's talk about them. For starters, Figgy Berries made it clear he has no intention of bringing shiny Pokemon into this fan game. Rather, he encourages people who shiny hunt to play other official games. I think this is not a good take from Figgy Berries. In fact, I think this is a very poor take from Figgy Berries. Don't get me wrong, I respect you, my G. I respect you. But this has been a core element of Pokemon since Generation 2. How can you be faithful to the 2D Pokemon games if you don't include shinies? And on top of that, not including them makes encounters more boring. They suck now. I don't want to encounter Pokemon. They don't even have a chance to be shiny. It's a very exciting experience when you naturally come upon a shiny, or even very rewarding when you shiny hunt for a specific shiny. There's nothing like that feeling when you're casually playing a Pokemon game and your heart drops because you encounter a differently colored Pokemon. It makes these lackluster encounters more exciting because there's always a small chance you might run into something really special. I understand that implementing shinies might be harder from a developer's standpoint, but I do think it would be well worth the effort. A majority of the Pokemon community loves this mechanic. Hell, half of the people that play Pokemon Go do it to catch shinies, me included. That's why I play Pokemon Go. And not only that, it can make the long times that you spend in caves and tall grass more exciting because you have a chance of encountering a shiny. Speaking of encounter rates, I could not stand them. There are a lot of moments in this game spent exploring. This is the main focus of the fan game, and I like this, but it comes at a price. Encounter after encounter after encounter. It was so irritating. You spend a lot of the game in tall grass and within caves, and if you don't have any repels, you're screwed. But it's not just that. Even if you buy repels, you only have so much money. So your money is you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. And each repel barely even lasts. I understand this is more of an issue with early Pokemon games, but in those games, there are a lot of opportunities to walk around the tall grass or avoid endless encounters in general. But since we spend so much of the game exploring, this makes the mechanic even more of a headache. All right, now that we've discussed some of the negatives, I think it's about time we go into some spoiler territory. So if you don't want any of the game spoiled for you, go ahead and click off the video now. There is a link down below to download the game, so I did make it super easy for you. Come back once you're done with the game. Are you guys ready for spoilers? AKA, we're gonna talk about Pokemon Echo's story. Upon booting up the game, you are greeted with a stunning visual with swaying foliage and a reflection in the water. It's beautiful. It genuinely gave me the same vibes as when I opened up Pokemon Ruby for the first time as a kid. Once hitting the new game option, you are instantly greeted by the professor who is having trouble getting his Zoom call figured out. It's okay, professor, it's quite normal to have technical difficulties. Just the other day, I accidentally entered a work Zoom call with my name being presented as I like inflation furry 69. Yeah, you can imagine how awkward that was. And how I'm thinking we can bring business up is what we can do. Oh, Jaden, thank you for joining the call. What does your name say? I like inflation.
I can explain.
Furries?
I can explain.
What the hell is even that? My brother. No, my sister. Yeah, I'm just a degenerate. Yeah, I'm never gonna live that one down. But hey, look at the bright side. At least I got until further notice with no pay vacation. Huh? Who's the real winner? It's me. I'm the winner. This guy. You can cut away now. Anyways, we are greeted by Professor Palace, who excitedly asks for a description of us. This gives us 3 different character options, with each having 3 different skin tones. And for those of you wondering, sadly, there is no Bob Ross character option. A real damn shame. But hey, maybe in the next update. Anyways, I choose this one. I like this one. Pallas proceeds to ask us for a name, and I obviously name myself Juden. He then asks us to remind him what partner Pokemon we have, and this is where we choose our starter Pokemon. But before this, Pallas makes a comment that our father is the one who mentioned we have 2 companions already. Do you guys know what this means? Allow me to show you my real-time reaction to this discovery. A certain someone quite dear to me had much to say about your talents. Your old man, in fact. I have a dad in this game? Yo, this is the first Pokemon game that I have a father. Other than fucking Gen 3. We don't count Gen 3. I have a father. Dad, you're real. And here it has us remind Pallas who our 2 companions are. AKA, this is where we choose our starter Pokemon. We can choose from Polittle, Growlithe, and Mareanie. To me, this was an incredibly hard choice, but I went with Growlithe and Mareanie. When I first chose my starters, I thought I made the least popular choice, and this made me happy because I'm like, dude, I'm literally him. I'm coming out here with the least popular choice. Yeah. Then I saw the Discord poll. Then I realized I made the most common choice. I'm literally not him, so I'll be crying in my bed tonight. Once we pick our starters, we are plopped into the world of Pokemon. Or normally we would be plopped. In this game, we just kind of flash in. In other games, you do, you know, plop in. I digress. I instantly ran downstairs, and there he was, my mystical father Pokemon. Is that our dad? Is that our papa? Hey, Juden. How did your call with Professor Pallas go? Good. Glad to hear it. Are you heading over to his lab? It's not too far from here. Just head west from our building. Can't miss it. I'll be around if you need me, or maybe not. I do have a few errands to run. Why, do you need to get milk and cigs, huh? I'm gonna leave like my real dad? But hey, you'll figure it out. You always do. You've taken great care of your partner Pokemon, so I know you'll manage just fine. If there's anything I can do, just say the word. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Thanks, Dad. It's nice. This game already has something I don't have, a father that's proud of me. Soon after this conversation with our dad, we walk outside our house, or should I say apartment? Anyways, we are greeted by our rival Evander, who also happens to live in the same apartment complex as us. Yeah, Dad, I packed all my gear. I'm not an idiot. My phone's charged. I got my Pokédex. Can you not interrupt me for once? I'm not a little kid anymore, okay? You don't have to walk me through everything. Oh, this dude's already fighting with his dad. Come on. Have a dad that loves you, bro. It's not that difficult.
It's nice. This game already has something I don't have. A father that's proud of me.
I'm hanging up. Bye. Oh, hey, Juden. How much of that did you hear? My dad gets under my skin sometimes. He treats me like I'm 10 or something. I'm 17. Hey, you can canonically sign up for Roblox dating. Huh? You're 17? Roblox might wrap their little finger around you. I need to let off some steam. What do you say? Battle me? It's been a while. Oh, it's just throwing us straight in. So I wonder if it's more of like double battles. It seems like it's going to be more focused on double battles since we started with 2 Pokemon. We go up against our rival Evander in a Pokemon battle. He sends out Polittle, which I think would have just been whatever Pokemon we didn't pick, and he sends out Tadbulb. We send out our starters. And we easily cook Evander, taking $80 from him in the process. Haha, fucking loser. Then he says the hardest cope line I've ever heard of all time.
Dang, Juden, did you get better or something?
No, Evander, you just suck. The only move you ever used between both of your Pokemon was Tackle. Fucking Tackle. I expect this from a fisherman with all Magikarps, but you, Evander, you're better than that. Anyway, Evander gives us an adventure guide and asks us to meet him at the professor's lab. Guys, this is a little hard for me to admit, but I then spent the next 20 minutes looking for the professor's lab. This isn't a joke. I'm just that dumb. I just spent a lot of this time exploring Cruciberg City. I was so desperate, I even talked to this baby. I eventually did find the lab, and I only passed it like 4 separate times without even realizing it was the lab, so I feel a little stupid. But it was right there. Anyways, we go inside where we are greeted by the professor. Ah, Juden, at last, I get to see you in the flesh. Splendid, splendid. I may say, I'm thrilled to have you join us. You and young Evander. Yes, I expect great things from you both. Of course, the real work happens on the field. Now, first things first, are you currently in possession of any gym badges? There's only one answer, no. I can't even say, I can't even lie to the man. What's a world where I can't lie? Come on. You'll need them eventually, no mind you. Before I send you out on your first proper assignment, allow me to provide you with a few essentials. Pokemon essentials, if you will. Oh, thank you, Professor. You receive a town math, a Pokedex, and $5,000. Damn! Bro, why can't this be like real life? I wish somebody walked up to me and was like, hey, I'm gonna provide you with the essentials, and just fucking slaps $5,000 in my hands. Like, here you go, bro. Here's 5,000 bucks. Consider this your researcher's starter kit. Evander's already out in the wilds around our lovely Cruciberg city. As for you, I'd like you to begin around with new Mercura. What are these names? Ah, yes, one more thing. A taxi, let's go. We can take public transportation. Let's fucking go. There's a Driftbloom taxi stop right beside the department store. Until then, observe, explore, and don't forget to eat. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just going on my Pokemon adventure. So the professor sends us off, now as his assistant, to explore New Mercatra City. But before we do that, I got some money to spend. So after leaving the lab, I used some of the $5,000 the professor gave us to buy $4,000 running shoes. At that price point, I'm pretty sure I was being scammed, but hey, what's a business if you don't scam a few gullible kids here once in a while, am I right?
Sure, kid, you could buy these $120 Nike shoes, but why would you do that when you can have these ultra rare running shoes only for $4,000?
Sir, you had me at $4,000. I'll take them. So we buy them and show the professor, and he's all like, so you spent $5,000 that I gave you that was a part of the archaeology research fund on shoes? Dude, and what the fuck? Anyways, in other news, I found the name raider and I decided to name our starter Pokemon. I named my Growlithe Puppers and my Marini Flinch. Afterwards, we take the Drifloon taxi run by Bert and his Drifloon named Blimothy. He takes us for a ride towards New Mercatra City, but due to bad weather, we are forced to land in the middle of nowhere. Bert encourages us to explore until the weather clears up, so we do just that. In the process, I was able to catch a Zubat naming him Gubbles and a Rookidee naming him Viper. Welcome to the team, guys. Once the rain cleared up, I went back to Bert and realized he had ditched us in the middle of nowhere. This asshole! Hey, did he fucking leave without us? That asshole! No shot, bro, left without us. That's fucked up. Damn. The rain stopped and he's like, that kid got it. We continued to explore this area until we found New Mercatra City, where I found Bert and confronted his ass. Let's talk. What's your deal? Hey there, Juden. Glad you made it. Me and my partner took off as soon as the rain let up. We made it our destination after all. Guess you could have waited, huh? But hey, at least you got some good training in. If you ever need a ride back to Cruciberg City, I'll be right here waiting. So how about you hitch a ride? No, I'm good. You fucking ditched me, asshole. We make our way over to the Pokemon gym, where we are destined to face Gym Leader Troy. But before we do that, we have to do the gym challenge. One thing I weirdly liked about this game is the fact that I couldn't save during gym battles. And I know this is technically taking a feature away, but I like it. It made it so I had to rely on my first attempts rather than just resetting the game when shit hits the fan. It was good. It was neat. I liked it.
Meanwhile,
we were brutally and utterly destroyed by the first gym challenge. I didn't have a lot of Pokémons. It's potions. Are you fucking dumb? Holy shit. Holy shit. Pokémons. God damn. We are brutally and utterly destroyed by our first gym challenge. I didn't have a lot of potions going into the first gym, and there are like 3 trainers we are forced to go up against, and I had only beefed up 2 of my Pokemon at the time, with the other 2, Viper and Gubbles, being completely and depressingly weak. Since my beefed up Pokemon can only take so many hits, I was forced to use Viper and Gubbles, who were instantly killed. Thank God this isn't a Nuzlocke run, or else I would have had a fucking conniption. This made me realize one of 2 things. 1, since every trainer battle is a double battle, the trainer might just team up on one of your Pokemon and fucking kill it, okay? Kinda cringe, I know, but they're kind of assholes. They'll do it. They'll do it, trust me. Number 2, I need a better team. I spent a lot of time here exploring the region and fighting trainer battles. There is a lot I can explore even before the first gym, which was really nice because I never felt stuck or like I was being forced to complete the first gym right away. That is one thing I really enjoy about this game, is its focus on exploration. It isn't necessarily open world, but it also doesn't feel linear. It's a good mix of both, and I just really like it. Except for the counter rates. The encounter rates fucking sucked. All right, we're going to take a quick break on talking about the story, and we're going to talk about something I touched on earlier. That is the encounter rates. I really wanted to touch on it more because I feel like during this time in my playthrough, I realized how much it hurt the game. Pokemon Echo has a large focus on exploration. It even says so right here on the game's synopsis page. But a lot of the areas you'll be running through or exploring are either caves, which always have a chance to encounter Pokemon, or lots, and I mean lots, of tall grass, making me the player not want to explore caves and other areas just so I don't have to constantly spam the run option when I'm thrown into battle. And stocking up on repels is grossly expensive real quick. This is something I have a solution to, okay? You know how Pokemon repels are based on real life bug repellent? Okay, there's also something called a bug repel band. You wear it on your wrist, it repels bugs. How about we add this into the game as a key item that helps repel Pokemon that are lower level than your team? I think this could be a good fix to the issue I had where I just had encounter after encounter and after encounter. And Figgy Berries, this is just me and you talking here right now, by the way. This is just me and you. You can even add me in the back of the Pokemart, and I can be the one that sells it, and I can shame the player for being a pussy and buying it from me, okay? Because I'm the pussy. Let's be real here. I'm the pussy. It's really not that big of a deal, but it was to me. Anyways, while I was bitching and moaning, exploring, I caught a Mareep naming her Good Lad and a Sableye named Goobs. And with this team, I was finally ready to conquer the first gym battle. I go back to the gym and easily make waste of the 3 trainers that destroyed me the first time. Things were looking good, so I started to head towards to take on Gym Leader Troy. Okay, so we took out the 3 trainers so we can move on. We are clapping cheeks in this, okay? We're moving forward now. Okay, I think this leads to the Gym Leader. Okay. I like the arena. Damn. Bro looks kind of lame. A fresh challenger steps into the league challenge for the very first time. Welcome, challenger! Did you grab any trading cards from the vending machines in the room? They could be rare. Trying to fucking make me spend money. Oh, my professor's here. And the guy who fucking ditched me is here. Everyone's here.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking.
Good to see you, challenger. I'm Troy, the very first test in your journey to the official league. As the certified specialist in all things cute and pure, I will test you with charm. This was the first gym battle, and it's depressing to say, but I was about 4 hours into my playthrough when I had finally reached this point. But it's okay, because I was finally ready to take on Gym Leader Troy, the gym leader of cutesy Pokemon. Oh god. Troy's kind of cringe. I like his design though now that he's up close. He sends out Plusle and Minun, which was already kind of a problem because most of our team is weak to electric type moves. Okay, what's good against... Our whole team kind of sucks against... We'll send out Goobs. I feel like Goobs can do some damage here somehow. Let's give him a shot. He has yet to fucking shine. Do not make my Pokemon fall in love with yours. That's weird, bro. That's all sorts of creepy. You better fucking attack, Pupper. Thank you. Oh my god. Fuck that Stuffle. What a fucking asshole, making my Pokemon fall in love with him and breaking their little hearts by attacking them. That's fucked up, man. Let's finish that Minun. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Alright, Goobs, you fucking failed me, brother. That's okay, though. I'm not... You know what? I'm not that mad. Just a little disappointed. Oh, listen how good lad, because I can't handle another fucking Pokemon being paralyzed. The electric Pokemon can't be paralyzed. Damn! Chill, brother! Jesus fucking Christ. Well, now the rest of our Pokemon are fucking weak to him. You know what? That's okay. Let's go, Viper. Viper, don't you fucking die to those fucking pieces of shit! You're pieces of shit, both of you! You should be ashamed of yourself. Flinch, please. Please, Flinch, do not die. Thank you. Good, Flinch. Yes! Kill that fucking stupid-ass Minun. Fuck you! Fucking die. Burn in Pokemon hell. I don't even know what Pokemon hell is, but you fucking burn there. It only took 3 of our Pokemon dying, but we finally defeated the Minun. We only have 2 more Pokemon to defeat. Can we do this? We're gonna finish off this Plusle because he's kind of a threat. He is faster though. Let's use Protect. And then let's try to finish off this parcel. Based. That's not going to finish him off. Flinch is dead. No matter what, Flinch is dead here. I can't save him. And swapping's just going to make someone else die. So we just got to let him die. It's okay. I think Good Lad can carry here. I don't think Good Lad can carry. Because Skitty's kind of a fucking issue for Good Lad. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Do not you. Don't you fucking die. Don't you fucking die, Gobbles. You fucking heartless animal. Killing my entire team. What, the fucking gall, the kahunas, okay? But Good Lad, do you know what they say about Good Lad? Do you know what they fucking say about him, my guy? He's a good lad. And he's going to defeat you, okay? He joined this team knowing she, my bad. I didn't mean to misgender you, Good Lad. I've been calling you he this whole time, I'm pretty sure. But she's a badass, okay? She's not gonna stand for this. You killed her friends. You killed her friends that she's only known for like an hour, okay? But that's fucked up. Get fucked! Fuck you, Gym Leader Troy. These are for you, brother. These are for you. Oh my god, fuck you, Troy. Oh, Good Lad's evolving! Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Guys, I can't watch. I can't watch. I can't watch. He earned that. That was some anime shit where everyone else fucking died, but Good Lad survived and he evolved. In true anime fashion, Good Lad carries the team, but not only that, he evolves, unlocking his full potential. The battle subsides, and we claim the trinket badge, also receiving the HM for cut in the process that we later had to collect at the front counter of the gym. We can now cut down those pesky little trees. As we are heading out, we run into Professor Palace. He tells us to meet him at Sawsbuck, so we do just that, and he gives us the Explorer's Kit, which allows us to find hidden ruins called Obscured Hollows. He elaborates that the Nison region is filled with hidden caves and passageways. After obtaining this, we explore some of the Obscured Hollows, with one of these Obscured Hollows even leading to a graveyard, which we later add to our team, naming him Puchita. You know, like the dog from Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I'm super original like that. Since our team is already full, we get rid of Goobs to make room for him. Yeah, this is super awkward, my guy. This just isn't gonna work out. Finally stumbling upon this hidden architecture, which was a mysterious door in the middle of the forest. Okay, let's go in. There was an engraving on the door, which read,
As was once before, so it shall again be. As above, so below. As in the woods, so at its roots.
Fellas, this was it. We were finally going to get a taste of this game's true plot and what it has to offer. Now, all we have to do is open this door and walk through. There's a hand-shaped indent on the door. Touch. Yes, of course. I mean, if we see creepy old shit, you always open it. Oh, there's nothing on the other side. That's all. But we're going to walk through it. Never mind. I thought we were going to walk through it and shit was going to happen, but nothing fucking happened. Yeah, literally nothing happens. It just hits us with this quote that I feel like I could have found on my ice cream's popsicle stick, and then nothing, okay? I've never felt more edged in my life. With the second closest experience being waiting for my Curlia to evolve into a Gardevoir.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker, you can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker, no, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it, Batman.
Yeah, not my proudest moment. In disappointment, we leave the forest, where we run into Evander, who had just finished exploring all of Cruciberg City and wanted to help us explore New Mercatora. After searching around for a bit, we find a cracked wall which seemed to lead to an obscured hollow. Hell yeah. Hidden passageway was revealed. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Whoa! Who could have thought this was hiding beneath the southern coastlands all this time? And the door just wide open like that. It must have been waiting for us. Maybe that switch from earlier did trigger something after all. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Ooh, this is interesting. I like it. Let's see what's in here. we find a mysterious encased grove, which the game tells us is a Viridian shrine entombed in bedrock. As we walk in, the shrine sits there smack in the middle of the room. But before we go into more details of the room, I had an odd encounter right before that point. Okay, I'm not going to use the repel anymore. I'm just going to hope the cleanse tag works, and god damn it, it doesn't. I've never been happier. That's right, it was a Rowlet, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, just staring me dead in the eyes. I knew I needed to catch it. Holy shit, you are mine. You understand? You're joining the team. Rowlet breaks out of the Pokeball, but that's okay, we have 7 Pokeballs left. Oh my fucking god, just be mine, okay? Please, I'm begging you. I only have so many. I can't look. I can't look. Please. Rowlet, my guy, please. This might be harder than I initially thought. I paralyzed the Rowlet with Thunder Wave and continue to throw Pokeballs at him, hoping the final 4 might be able to pull through and actually catch this thing. I spent all my money on repels, Rowlet. I need you. Please, be mine. Rowlet, please, no. My guy, don't do this to me. I love you, brother. Don't you fucking fuck this shit. Get in the ball. Come on, you want to be on Team Juden. No! I thought I had him. I thought I fucking had him. No. Okay, scratch that. 3 Pokeballs left. 2 Pokeballs. 1 Pokeball left. Can we catch this Rowlet here or forever lose him to the ruins? I still have hope. Please, Rowlet, I'm a grown 24-year-old man. I'm begging you. Please just get in the ball. This is my last one. Please. Please, I ask kindly. Please. No! That's fucked up. Fuck him. We didn't need him. Hey, look at the bright side. At least Viper evolved. He broke my heart. He broke Viper's evolving. This is badass, but he broke my fucking heart, guys. You guys knew how much I wanted that fucking guy. You know how much I wanted that little guy. Congratulations, your Viper evolved into Corvisquire. After failing to catch the Rowlet, we explore the ruin some more. It has 4 doors in the main room, with 1 on the left, 1 in front, and 1 to the right. And then there's also 1 on the upper level being locked, leaving us to explore the other 3 doors. We go to the room on the left. This room has a puzzle which requires us to cut trees in different shapes. The puzzle's super easy, just a memory game, and we clear it in no time. This reveals a treasure chest, giving us the Gem of Ages. Something all Discord moderators want so they can gain control of all Discord kittens. And now this powerful gem belongs to us. Not all heroes wear capes. You're welcome. In all seriousness, this was one of the 3 orbs we'll need to open the locked door in the main room. I then explore the room on the right, leading to another puzzle. This puzzle requires us to fill patterns on the floor to move forward in the room. This is actually very similar to a mobile game I play on my phone, where you have to complete the entire pattern and not miss a singular space. And I did it with ease, okay? I did it with ease. First try. I know, I'm cool like that. With each of these floor puzzles increasing in difficulty until we finally make it to the end of the room, which leads to another room. I don't know the point of this because the other room just has a chest in it, but I digress. We get the Gem of Beyond from this chest. Finally is the door facing north in the main room, and here was my initial reaction. The fuck is this? Oh my god. I'm gonna... They're waiting for me. I just was not expecting that. They're like, hey, we're ready to fucking kick your ass, bro. You think you could just show up to our turf? Hell nah. Hell no. You can't just fucking show up here. You know what? Honestly, that's fair. That's right. We have to fight the guardians of this shrine that consists of 3 Pokemon battles. The first battle is against a Golbat and a Dottler, which we easily make waste of them because our Pokemon are higher level, and the next battle is against Eradicate and a Dartrix. We easily destroy these Pokemon as well and move towards the chest at the end of the room, giving us the Gem of Being. As we start to leave the room, we are attacked by one last Pokemon, Toedscruel. This battle is different from the rest as it's not a double battle. We send out Good Lad, but Toedscruel wastes no time at all and poisons us with poison powder. Kind of cringe, dude. Kind of cringe. I send out Puppers, who slowly burns Toedscruel to death by spamming the move Ember, and we win the match. That'll teach you a lesson to fuck with Good Lad! Now that we have all 3 gems, the Gem of Ages, the Gem of Beyond, and the Gem of Being, we are now able to open the door in the main room. Also, before going through the door, at some point I went back to Pokemart, bought Pokeballs, and caught a Rowlet, naming him Little Guy. Replacing Zubat with him. Sorry, Zubat, this isn't gonna work out. We finally walk through the door, revealing what's on the other end. Oh shit. Celebi? Oh, what the fuck is this? This doesn't look like anything that belongs in the Grove. There's something about it. I feel drained just standing here. Yeah, what the fuck? Celebi! I fucking called it. I called it. This is Celebi's area. Celebi, what are you doing? That's right, the legendary Pokemon Celebi. His skin was paler than normal, and for a Pokemon known for its kindness, it straight up just attacked us. This probably has something to do with the giant machine we saw upon entering the room, so we have no choice but to fight Celebi. Can we catch him? Okay, you can't throw a Pokeball. I was like, what if we just fucking chuck a Pokeball at him? Barbarage. Ooh, that's not good. He knows a psychic move. Yes, we poisoned him like the fucking little rat. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. Carrying a Lumberry? Come on, what kind of shit is that? Celebi, I thought you were like a cool, chill Pokemon. I watched you in the anime. What the fuck? That did hella damage. Yes, poison him. Okay, well, Ember. And then we'll continue to barrage them. Damn. Alright, there goes Flinch. You're a good warrior, Flinch. You did well out there. Send out Viper. Viper's 19. He's stronger than the rest of us. Go, Viper! Viper about to clap cheeks like it was nothing. Never mind. Viper didn't really do that much damage. Okay, we might be here for a second. Come on. Come on. Let's go! We killed Celebi. We murdered the fucking wish Pokemon. Let's fucking... No, Jirachi's the witch Pokemon. We killed... I forgot what Celebi is in charge of, to be honest. Once we defeat Celebi, Evander arrives and helps us destroy the machine once and for all. Upon destroying the machine, Celebi's color is restored, and he's seemingly back to normal. With Celebi's gratitude, he grants us the ability called Celebi's Boon. I thought we'd be the first to discover this place. But someone with bad intentions clearly got here before us. I'll head back to Sea City and report Professor Palace. Did you earn your second badge yet, Judith? Could be good to visit the League Arena before flying back. Anyways, I'll catch you later. Bye, Judith. Evander takes his leave, leaving us to claim the rewards from the chest. We collect its contents, and it's just a mysterious slab. A message etched into its surface, but in a language that is unknown. So we decide to take it to the professor, but first there's something really important we need to do before that point. And that's here from today's sponsor! Simpington here with another special TV offer. Do you like anime babes? Specifically the ones that make you want to stand in the corner of the room and cry because women terrify you? Me too. Do you like good tasting drinks with plenty of flavors to choose from? Me too. Then get your ass over to the website advance.gg and get yourself a premium shaker. You can drink out of it, use it as a paperweight, drive it across your desk like a Hot Wheels car. It'll do your damn taxes, play Fortnite with you, fix your parents' broken marriage, commit war crimes with you. Not recommended. Or most importantly, it'll help you mix up your advanced powder into 8 to 16 ounces of water, making the best damn drink you've ever had. I have the Ramoon flavor right here. It tastes so good. Tastes like my father finally accepts me for the man I am.
Why can't he just accept me for the person I am?
With amazing shakers to choose from and tons of yummy flavors, this is a no-brainer. Go to the website advance.gg and use code Juden to get 10% off. Not only will you be getting a good fucking product that I stand by, you'll also be supporting the channel. Once again, that's the website advance.gg, use code Juden. Link in the description. Now back to the video. Before we talk to the professor, we go to tackle the second gym. We first have to complete the gym challenge, which will require us to roam through the spooky maze and collect 4 wisps. Each wisp will engage us in a trainer battle, with each of these battles being pretty easy. We defeat all 4 trainers and collect all the wisps, with Little Guy evolving in the process. Oh, Little Guy is evolving! He's becoming Medium Guy! Oh my god! He's turning into Medium Guy! I'm gonna cry. He's so beautiful. Not actually. I hate his hairdo, but you know what? He'll grow up to be nice and cool. This is just his awkward teenage phase. He was added to the Pokedex. Nice. With all 4 lit, we are able to face the second gym leader. I step into the Satanic Circle, and it teleports us to the battlefield, where we face the Hot Topic employee, I mean gym leader Elmira. Yeah, she's a low-key baddie. Okay, oh, and she's not wearing shoes. She got them grippers out. Okay. Entering the battle, she sends out a graveyard and a hoot hoot. This is gonna be a longer battle, so let's rain dance. What does feather dance do? Lower your attack. Okay, that doesn't really affect us that much. Most of ours are special attacks. Oh my god, fucking dig. Really, bro? Really? That's fucking cringe. Graveyard, you're fucking cringe for using dig. Making me have to switch my Pokemon. Damn, he used dig and it failed, so we don't see him anymore. He actually disappeared from existence. I think I'm attacking him. Okay. I just can't see him, so to be honest, I don't know for sure. Really? Protect's such a bitch move, my guy. Okay, I guess it makes sense if you're gonna use Reflect on why you would use Protect, so you can get Reflect set up, but still a bitch move, my brother. Really? What are these bitch moves? Starting to grind my fucking gears. Hopefully Graveyard should hopefully die. No. God fucking, and he used Yawn. Oh my god. Easy. Thank you, good luck. What the shit? Okay, that's okay then. Because we can finish him off. I'm just going to finish him off with that one and then Thunder Strike this one. What the fuck? Why can he make me both confused? That's fucked up. Oh, thank God. I keep thinking what he's doing is absolutely fucked, but, you know, we're still fine. We're still dandy. That's okay. We killed Umbreon. He's dead, fellas. We beat the second gym leader. We put them in their fucking place. And with that, we beat Elmira, giving us the Veil Badge and giving us the ability to collect the HM for Rock Smash at the front desk. With this, we head back to the professor's lab to tell him about the mysterious tablet we had found. But before we do that, of course, Evander is spawn camping the front of the professor's lab wanting a Pokemon battle like the little fucking bitch he is. Hey Juden, perfect timing. Before we head inside, let's have a quick battle. I'm curious to see how much stronger you've gotten. Why do people do this? I'ma clap your cheeks, bro. I hate to break it to you. You might even like it a little bit. Please don't. I don't like it when the guys catch feelings for me, you know? You understand? Alright, well, Thunder Shock. Actually, we're gonna think ahead. We're gonna charge here, and I'm gonna protect here. So this first round, we're just gonna protect ourselves. Get ourselves set up. He's also doing that, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna kill this Corvusquire like nothing. Oh my god, that did help. Oh, he went through the fucking Shadow Realm for sure. Jesus, we did so much fucking damage. Easy. Bro, what, you've been barely training. How did you pass the second gym? Jesus, your team fucking sucks. Respectfully. God, barely lived. I think we can dig and hit Tabble. I don't think he has Levitate. So I think we're good to maybe Thundershock to finish off Pidhel. And then dig to kill Tadpole. Easy win! Let's go! Good shit, guys! Good shit! We actually clown on Evander so hard, it's embarrassing. But hey, at least he used more than tackle this time. Evander pays us $228 of his hard-earned cash, which is more than enough to buy a used Nintendo Switch, by the way. We are milking this man for every penny in his piggy bank. We then finally enter the lab to talk to Pallas about the mysterious tablet. Ah, my two brave field assistants return. You still have all your limbs, no sudden urge to combust? We're fine, Professor. We did have to take down a machine that was draining the life out of Celebi. I bet you the Professor's a bad guy. I'm calling it now. I'm getting vibes out of complete nowhere. Not exactly a nature hike. Celebi? Celebi? Splendid and alarming, but most splendid. I spent decades combining texts for even a hint of direct encounter. And you two just waltz in and saying, "Oh yes, met one today, typical." Most of the credit goes to Juden. Oh, I thought he would take the credit, but no, he's a G. Most of the credit goes to Juden though. I had no luck around Sea City. It's Juden who found the entrance and calmed Celebi down. What is it, Juden? I found something. Oh, we're gonna give him the tablet. Oh, a gift. Let's look curious, most curious. These glyphs aren't unknown nor anything, resembling the carvings of the Undella Bay. Outsmarted for now. So, you're stumped? Temporarily, young Evander. A true scholar is never stumped, only rerouted. Now, what to do? I once studied with a marvelous clever linguist. If I recall correctly, she runs a little, if that's a word for sure, lab in Dive City. Now, if anyone can make sense of this, it's her. That's across the ocean, right? Figures will need surf. Precisely. The western waters do not part from mere curiosity. You'll require HM3. Looks like we've got our next step. Head back to the League Arena, get surf, and then ferry this relic to your classmates. Simple enough. Celebi, hidden temples, ancient glyphs. Oh, I do love a good mystery. I am, however, concerned by the strange machine you speak about. Don't worry, Juden, between your knack for stumbling onto legends and my brain, we'll have this figured out in no time. Yeah, guys, for sure. Anyway, I'm a go. Bye. Man, the fucking nerds. Those guys are fucking huge ass nerds. Holy shit. After this, we head to the third gym leader so we can receive the HM for surf. Let's attempt the third gym battle. God, there's actually a lot more to do in this demo than I thought there would be. It practically feels like a whole game right now. Like, it's nice. It's fun. I'm having a good time. Okay. Thank you for playing the... Oh, this is it! Thank you for playing the demo. You have reached the end of Pokemon Echo's first demo. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to keep exploring, ever-exploring the region. Thank you for playing. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I'm editing the very video you are watching right now. But not on this computer. This is just a fucking still image. And you totally fell for it. See? Oh, shit. Still image, okay? You guys were bamboozled. So, in the middle of editing this video, I actually found out there were a couple new updates, and I forgot to add one thing. So for one, and I'm kind of glad I saved it for the end, there was a teaser of Mega Evolution Pokemon. We go to a cave at some point, and then there's a little Mega Stone on the floor. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be Mega Pokemon in this game, so... pretty peak. Figgy Berries also announced that this game will be released in chapters, so rather than being one full-fledged like fan game, it's going to be released in chapters. I'm thinking kind of like Deltarune is my best guess. I don't know. Seems cool. He seems really adamant that they're not adding shiny, so that's kind of a shame. Maybe this video will make a difference in his heart. I'm just playing Figgy Berries. Anyway, back to the video. And that's the end of Pokemon Echo. I had an absolute blast with this fan game, and I absolutely love the idea of being an archaeologist's assistant and uncovering the past through discovering old relics. I think this is an excellent idea, and I cannot wait to see where the story goes from here. Once Figgy Berries finishes this game, I am definitely checking the full game out. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, do all that jazz. And then also, before I lose you, okay? before I lose you, okay, I wanted to talk about some other things like the future of the channel, what I have in store, okay? Currently, I'm working on a part 2 to the Wii video, so I'm really excited to finish that because that has been longly anticipated in my own mind because that has been my favorite video to work on. I'm also working on a Wii Fit video. Don't know when I'm going to fully start it and work on it, but it's in the works. And then also a video on Uma Musume, which is like this horse racing anime. It's dope as shit. Also, there is more Pokemon content in the works. Don't worry. If you guys like that, there is more in the works. I'm planning for the next video to maybe be on Pokemon Rescue Team because I really enjoy that game and I want to revisit it. If you guys have any suggestions for videos you want to see, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Then also, I have some great videos on my other channels like Jaden Seminary. We just did a video on CAPTCHAs. It's a lot more exciting than it sounds. Jaden, show a clip. Chihuahua. Well, those are mostly blueberry muffins. But I think all of these are Chihuahuas. Let me make sure. That one looks like a really fucked up Chihuahua, but it's not, I promise. These ones are Chihuahuas though, right? It's like me questioning if something's an item or if it's cake. Oh my god. And then also, whatever I'm doing on the gameplay channel, Rageroid, you can also watch the entire playthrough of Pokemon Echo over there on the Rageroid channel. So go check it out. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.